And it's time for WGS Raw 14. We're kicking off the show with the general manager of Raw. And welcome to WGS Raw 14. And at this very moment, I have a very big surprise for the WGS World Champion, Dolph Ziggler. Let's have him come out right now. What's up? Give me your title first. Give me your title. What do you mean? Just give me your title. Here. Because I have a new WGS World Champion fit for you. Whoa. For me? Yes, for you. Thank you. No problem, Zig. And it's time for the first match of WGS Raw 14. Here comes first, Ray Phoenix. Here comes his opponent, Rocky Johnson. And here we go. Ding ding ding. A collar and elbow tie-up by Rocky Johnson and Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix slowly back to his corner. He whips him into his corner. Rocky Johnson falling in pain. Double stomp to the back. Rocky sleep corner. Ray Phoenix running. Dropping into the corner. Phoenix hopping up to the top rope. Rocky rolling into the middle of the ring. Now we're slowly getting up. Moonsault takes him out. Rocky Johnson in the corner now. Phoenix running at him. On top of the rope. Ring down. Drop kick to the chest. Phoenix brings him into the ring. Bounces his legs to throw. Brainbuster. Now he rolls through. He has him in a crossface. Rocky Johnson stands up with him on his back. Slams him into the corner. Walking outside slam. Rocky rolls outside to catch his breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phoenix with a suicide dive! Suicide dive into the announcer's table. 1, 2, 3. Slowly get him into the ring. 4. I got him into the ring. Phoenix all the way on the top rope. Going. Phoenix splash connects. 1, 2. Foot on the rope. He got him in the corner. Mexican Destroyer. 1, 2. Kick out by Rocky Johnson. Oh, he gets him up again. Rocky reverses. Close on in the corner. Phoenix escapes. He went under. Escapes out the ring. Johnson pulls him. Oh, he drops him. He's so out of breath. So tired. Running. Bouncing off the ropes. Baseball drop kick. Drops Phoenix. Up. Power bomb on the outside. 1, 2, 3. Rocky Johnson gets him back and trying to get him back into the ring. He's getting up to the top. Going for that diving shoulder tackle. Phoenix comes to the rope. Oh, he falls. He falls. Phoenix grabs him off the top. Mexican Muscle Buster. 1, 2. Rocky Johnson kicks out. Running at him. Hold him. Spine Buster. Gets him up again. Draws him face first into the corner. All the way up. Power bomb. Getting up to the top rope. Diving shoulder tackle. 1, 2. Kick out by Phoenix. He gets him back up. Phoenix reverses. Gets onto the top rope. Get off. Lands on his back. Poison Rana. Phoenix slowly getting to the top. Jumping for the Phoenix Splash. Rocky barely got him. Up. Powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Rocky Johnson. Rocky offering his hand to Phoenix. Oh, he takes it and he gives him a hug. Oh my god, on the rock bottom! Throw the right outside, powerbomb onto the outside. Phoenix, I don't know insult! Phoenix Remind lifts him up. Neither the skull. Brainbuster! Jump it up. Double stomp! Oh, ball driver on the outside! He gets him. Kill that Mexican destroyer on the ramp! I'll see you next week in an Extreme Rules match. Rocky slams his face into the ramp! In an Extreme Rules match next week on Raw 15, we will have Ray Phoenix and Rocky Johnson in an Extreme Rules match. He's just kicking him around. Picking him up. Turn him into the steps! If Rocky can even make it to next week. And it's time for the next match of WGS Raw 14. And this time, for the semi-finals round of this IC United States Champion #1 Contenders Tournament. On the Raw side of the bracket, here comes first, Kushida! Oh, Kushida! A big win last week to move on to the semifinals. Hopefully, maybe he can win tonight and move on to Raw SmackDown 15 next week. Let's see who he fights on SmackDown side of the bracket between Darby and Ciampa. And here comes his opponent, Bob. And there we go, ding ding ding. Kushida, Bob locking up with a collar on one time. Bob pushing him back into his corner. Flips over his side. Oh, Bob hits a taunt. He picks him up behind, drops him on his face. Picks him up again, drops him. Oh, Kushida. Has him in a headlock. Go for the cold hand. Bob reverses. Oh, drops him. Bob elbow drop. Lifts him up. Bounces him off the brain buster. Does it again. Just spikes him on the rope. Enziguri. Crossbody. Snap German. Bob is a great wrestler after he stopped becoming a ring announcer and a backstage commentator. Throws him into the apron. Into the post. Bouncing his back off the post. We're at a count of 5. Bob gets him back into the ring. Bob with the up. And over. DDT. Up again. Bouncing off the rope. Brainbuster. Spikes him. Bob rolls through with another one with another brainbuster. Hits the other rope. Brainbuster. 3 Bob Amigos. Elbow drop. over the Cody got it. He reverses. Shida reverses. Bob sends him into his corner. Bob dropped him to the back. Bob gets up and over the ropes. Bob on the top. That was a Bob Destroyer. 1, 2. Kick out by Kushida. Bob gets him up on the top. All the way up. Back body drop off the top. Bob running. Big boot. Tries him again. Bouncing his feet off the rope. Salto or neck breaker. Bob, what are you doing? Bouncing off the ropes is Bob. Jumping over, bouncing off the ropes. Call to end. Call to end. 1, 2. Kick out by Bob. Spikes him on his face. Kushida hops up on the top. Call to end. Elbow drop to the back. Pile driver. Pile driver again. Falls outside. Kushida understands feet. Running. Suicide dive takes out Bob. 1, 2. Call to end on the edge of the announce table. Oh, Bob's out. Bob's bleeding. Bob is bleeding. Out of the face. On the top of his dome. And up against the Money in the Bank. Kushida. Oh, into Bob. Then I count of 5 now. Count of 6. Count of 7. Oh, he gets Bob into the ring. She's about to do the call to end. He's trotting around the ring. Call 2. Nope. Bob reverses. Oh, he slammed it down. Bob is lining it up. The Bob Destroyer. 1, 2. Yeah, Bob gets pulled off the pin. Styles, what are you doing out here? He has a chair. He has a chair. Bob. Styles puts him on the ring. His chair shot to the head. He sends him back into the ring. Kushida gets him up. Call to end. 1, 2. Kick out by Bob. Kick out by Bob. He kicked out. Styles is holding the chair in the corner. Kushida lining up Bob. Throwing Bob in. Bob reverses. Kushida gets thrown into the chair. Head on the slam. The two rubbing in Styles facing right into them with a Styles clash. 1, 2. Kushida kicks out. What does Styles have? Styles is hitting Kushida something. Styles up in the air. Bob hits him off. Bob grabs Kushida. She smacks him with a chain. The hook. The hang stuff above the ring. Where did Styles even pull that from? Bob is asleep. Kushida hops up. Leg drop. Quickly slides the chair and I call to end on top of the chair. Styles pull the chair out of the ring fast. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner. And moving on to the semi-finals match on SmackDown 15 who's IC United States Champion, Tournament #1 contender, Kushida. Look at 2 chairs stacked them in the middle. Styles clash off the top on top of the chairs. And it's time for the main event of the evening. This is a #1 contenders match for the WGS World Champion. Here comes first, Jon Moxley. Oh, he tripped. And here comes his opponent, the leader of the future, the head of the table, the OTC, Roman Reigns. And here we go. And they both come on each other. Then starts throwing haymakers immediately. Roman brings it back into his corner. Oh, clothesline in the corner. Oh, spear outside. Oh, Roman gets sent over the top. What? Suicide dive. Roman barely even stood up. Paradigm shift on the outside. Count of 2. Count of 3. You guys might want to move. Puts him out of the announcer table. Count of 5. Count of 6. Count of 7. Offsides into the ring. So it's right back out to break the count. Puts him up onto the announcer's table. Walks in the apron, Roman sitting on the announcer table, diving. They go up and over the table. Going back into their break the count again. Diving again over the announcer table into the barricade. Bouncing his own head off of it. Just to take out Roman. He knocks the cameraman down. When the cameraman slowly gets back up, you see Mox get putting Roman through the announcer's table. Mox went back inside. They roll right back out to break the count again. That's a paradigm shift onto the table scraps. He picks up Roman and gets him into the ring. 1, 2, Roman kicks out. Punching his face in. He's just pummeling him. Moxie slides outside. Moxie's going under the ring. He has something. He has a baseball bat. He's going back under the ring. He has a barbed wire baseball bat. Slides into the ring. Oh, he knocks out the cameraman. Trying to drop the camera. He dropped the camera. Mox with the barbed wire baseball bat. Right over his dome with the barbed wire baseball bat. Roman is dripping in blood. Dripping in blood. Paradigm shift. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner and number 1 contender for the WGS World Champion, Jon Moxley. He has a barbed wire bat again. Oh, he has Roman's blood on the bat. Starts beating him again with it. Beating him repeatedly. He's gonna make him with blood pump. Roman is just a bloody mess. Oh, here comes the medical team. The medical team to get Roman out of there. Pulling Roman out of the gurney. Get him out of the building.